We are on the way to the Creekside Open. I have Coach Frosty beside me playing Retro Bowl on his phone. He's an idiot. Michael Johansson of Team Discraft. That Brian guy! Disc golf's all-time biggest loser because his arm is getting old and weak. What are we doing out here? MJ, you want in on this?
No, I don't.
Get it. Oh man, this might have been a bad idea. I would just go ahead and pee in him like a wetsuit. We're just gonna raw dog this round. You're gonna get knocked out. That we were all laughing about it behind his back. Who brings kids to a park anyways? I don't want to make excuses, but I'm going to. I don't want to be here right now. After making fun of Payne in a short yesterday about him tearing his teres major and faking it, dragged out a fake injury for at least 3 months longer than he should have.
My teres major.
He's a liar. I was throwing a practice round and I, for real, did something to my arm. Told you, he's an idiot. I have to stop at Horizons Park and throw a couple testers to see if I can even get this round in. That Brian guy might be lucky. All right, couple test throws. We're gonna give it a shot. There he is, folks. Michael Johansson of Team Discraft. He's playing MPO during this event because he's afraid to have to face the disc golf heel in MP40.
You're damn straight.
I don't blame him. That's right. Even the great Michael Johansson knows when to respect talent and skill. So we show up to the tournament, and as we're walking past some of the temporary holes they have designed as people are throwing up shots and putting, Frosty just does not stop. He does not care. He is definitely a friend of the heel. Whenever the heel's involved, they don't let the public in without paying. Look at him. Just look at, he looks like he's like walking out for a boxing match or something that he's absolutely going to lose. Bitch. You're gonna get knocked out. Bobby Jones from the great state of New York, the biggest Jets fan on the planet.
Giant.
He likes the Jets. We got George Alvarez looking as old as ever. There he is. There he is, folks. That Brian guy. That Brian guy! You give me a hug. Catch me! There he is, folks. Brian Schwebooger, disc golf's all-time biggest loser. It's been about a year since we've seen him. Have you added any losses to your record?
Yeah, I think I added like 10 losses to my record.
He's lying. It's been at least 35.
No, I won 35 last year.
Old man George trying to soak up some... Everybody wants to be with the heel. MJ, you want in on this?
No, I don't.
Get in here, MJ. You know you want some. That Brian guy called the tournament director and intentionally had him not put us on the same card. He didn't want my dominating abilities to intimidate him and affect his play. We will be adding another loss to his record this weekend, folks. There he is. Everybody's favorite Walmart receipt checker, Keith Wade. Now that we've finished mingling with the commoners of the Creekside Open, it's time to go take our place on the tee box. Round one at the Creekside Open. We're teeing off 1 minute early because they know I'm impatient. Let's go. I had to get this on tape. We had to document him cheating, getting the best lie he possibly can. It did not help him. All right, here's the first hole where we're gonna test the arm. 368 uphill. This will determine how far in the tournament I'm able to go. We are off to a slow start here at the Creekside Open. We are par. That many pars after 3 holes. We gotta turn it around into this headwind. Let's go. Wait, hold on. What hole is this? George is complaining that he just took a 4. Wait till he finds out that we were all laughing about it behind his back.
Look at
This is a cabron coming down the hill.
super cabron.
I made Frosty climb down that hill to film that putt, and he did not want to do it because he didn't want to have to climb back up. And I assured him that it would be easy to climb back up. I barely made it back up. How do they expect anybody to putt when they build temp holes by playgrounds? Who brings kids to a park anyways? That stupid putt on hole 1 where I was just trying to do an upshot is lingering in my brain.
Oh, we're swimming. We're swimming.
James back there trying to tell us about how that hole is one of his coolest aces ever, and he's a lefty, and it's a lefty hyzer. That's your coolest ace? Looks like somebody was fed up with trying to get that one back. That is a poor disc owner. I would never leave one of my discs behind. I am super annoyed right now. This will be the last hole for today. I'll film the other half of the course tomorrow. All right. Me playing like an asshole continues. Happened at Holloway Park last week. It's happening here at Creekside. I just tapped in left-handed. That means things are turning up. We'll see you all tomorrow for the last half of this course. The long drive home. It's time to sit and think about just how terrible of a round of golf today was. I don't want to make excuses, but I'm going to. I'm blaming all the putting on my arm being funny, not being able to get any pop or snap on my putts, airballing 15-footers. I was not myself yesterday. But now I'm in the Sunday orange. But I am not in my elements, as you can see out my windows. It's about 36 degrees. It's pouring rain. forecasted 20 to 30 mile per hour winds for the second round. I almost didn't come, but my coach Frosty reminded me that there is money on the line. So we will battle the elements today, and you will see holes 8 through 18, whatever I finish on, maybe. If I play as bad as I did yesterday and the weather stays as bad as it is now, I'm walking off the course. I don't care. I tee off in about 22 minutes, but I needed to stop for food. I don't care about warming up. Not in this weather. We're just gonna show up and go for it. We're just gonna raw dog this round. I don't know if this video does it justice, but there's like a weird heavy fog type rain. They say it could turn into a mix of snow. I don't want to be here right now. I'm walking up to throw some practice putts. Everybody hates their lives right now. Oh man, this might have been a bad idea. Brian Guy, Jets fan.
I am not a Jets fan.
What are we doing out here? Bobby has such a negative attitude. He doesn't think we can track down that Brian Guy. Brian Guy's only up by like 13. I think we can do it. It looks like we may get lucky with the rain. It's trying to hold off now. My coach Frosty is not the manliest of men. He is in the car. He can't deal with it. I don't know if he'll come out for the round or not. We're about to head to hole 1. Let's go. We just birdied hole 1. Nobody else did.
Average.
That closes us in on that Brian Guy. Only 12 more to go. Walking through pigsties. Just a quick check-in. I just wanted to let everybody know that Brian Guy has to throw orcs instead of wraiths because his arm is getting old and weak and he needs a little bit slower of a speed. Trying to enjoy a round of disc golf, and we've just got this Jets fan back here just talking the whole time.
Yeah, Brian, shut up.
Well, we've reached my favorite thing, a backup. So I figured I want to come and show you guys this creek. It is raging. This is from all the rain. This is the deepest I've ever seen it. There he goes, folks, crossing the bridge. That's my coach. He's given up on me. He says it's too cold and wet. He can't hang. It is actually kind of cold, and if my pants were any wetter, I would just go ahead and pee in them like a wetsuit to warm up. Nobody would even know. Hey, what's going on, everybody? We're headed to hole 7. It's time to finish this course. George just got the only birdie on hole 8. We all made sure to let him know he better never let it happen again. Hi, Mom. Dog just had diarrhea in my butter. Oh, the great Brian Guy is going to grace us with one of his famous thumbers, everybody. Hit like and subscribe so he throws it straight in the damn creek. What do you have to say for yourself?
It's not in the creek.
We're all trying to decide if this tricycle atop a tree is an act of vandalism or of God. Welcome to Creekside, where our fairways are rivers. There's Bobby walking past the great lake of hole 10. All right, I just forgot to film my tee shot on hole 11. I threw my black Z crank. It's supposed to be my stable crank. I gotta start getting some new Frisbees in the bag. It turned pretty hard, clipped some trees. You'll see where I landed on shot 2. Here we go. Uh-oh, folks, you know what that means. You see that little setup. It's time for another Schweb Booger Thumber. Excuses.
Side on foot. Oh, just a little there. Man, I don't need to. I don't want to. I want to though. Now, God, I hate these plays. This is because of that Brian guy.
To add insult to injury to this terrible bogey, after that jump putt approach, my heel kicked the tree, which made it rain on myself. I deserved that.
Oh, what in the water?
That Brian guy is spotting for us, and he just informed me that that beautiful Luna of mine is no more. She's at the bottom of the ocean. Let's see if we can get lucky and find some of our frisbees that barely trickled in.
Right here.
Uh-oh. I don't see any. Alright, so that was just a tap in par after going OB right behind the basket into the water. If anybody has this mold of Lunas, I'm buying. Let me know. The final resting place of my dear Luna. Bobby said I have to film this because he has no fairways left. He's thrown them all in the water. He's down to drivers on 200-foot holes. George is jealous. He doesn't want Bobby to be the only one filmed hitting trees.
I gotta put some Spanish on this.
He's got to put some Spanish on it, folks.
That had some Venezuelan on it.
That had some Venezuelan on it.
Oh, four. Oh. That's still good. Kick it in.
Right.
Kick it in bounds real quick. Nobody's looking. Do it. Kick it.
Do it. My tee shot went OB and attacked that card. You might be able to see it lying on the ground in front of them. This is what they've done to me. I'm over it. It's so cold. I'm so wet. Just want to go home and hydrate in mass amounts. Rivers flowing of hydration directly down my gullet. We've made it to hole 18. That Brian guy, he may have won the battle, but he did not win the war. Bobby's down from New York. He's wishing the Jets were in the Super Bowl. And we got old man George over here, just waiting to go blow that money at the strip clubs tonight. We'll see you all at the end of this hole. Let's go. Was not how I wanted to finish, with a bogey and a can't putt Ken. However, we locked up second place. Bobby, he forgot about the can't putt Kens. He doesn't remember them from last year. Second place, 2023 Creekside Open, Archdale, North Carolina, plus 170. Not bad. We'll see y'all next time.